but it's how I genuinely feel. I don't care that you're a Christian. I don't care what the Bible says. Like, I feel like it's a clown show, like sitting here trying to decipher what your little mythical book has to say about these very real political issues, right? I don't care if you're Christian. In fact, I will fight for you to have your religious liberty and practice your Christianity. I believe in that. I don't believe in Christianity, which means that you do not get to dictate the way I live my life based on your religion. I don't care what the Bible says. You have every right in the world. All those women who identify with your religion have every right in the world to not get an abortion, to not take birth. You do not have the right to dictate my life and what I decide to do with my body. I don't care about your goddamn religion. I'm so tired of having non-stop conversations about what the Bible says.
Starting July 1st, a new law goes into effect for Florida schools. It will ban books and learning materials that discuss pornographic or, quote, inappropriate content for kids. Well, an activist from Boca Raton is already testing that law when it comes to one very famous book, the Bible, which has several mentions of things like incest as well as sexual assault. If you want to see for yourself, you can look up these specific verses in the Bible. It's passages like those that have opponents of the new law calling for schools to ban the Bible.
This is clearly a very narrow interpretation of the new law. NBC2's Claire Lavazorio investigates whether there's any traction to the argument to ban the good book in local school districts.
Florida rejected 54 math books for its public schools, saying they talk about critical race theory. Now, one activist wants to add another book to that pile. A Bible ban is brewing in the state of Florida.
You know, it should be a parent's choice, in my eyes.
School districts across the state are reviewing textbooks children will use in the fall. Now the Bible is the latest up for debate, and parents are speaking their mind.
You might as well ban the Bible. To me, it's the same thing.
I believe that the Bible should be there for a choice, whether they want to read it or not.
The Bible battle started with this letter that activist Chaz Stevens sent to 62 school districts across the state, including Lee County. The letter goes as far as for asking for the banishment of any book that references the Bible. Many parents believe that crosses the line.
We're doing them a disservice when we're taking out certain things.
I think it's awful. I think they're just changing too much of the past now.
In any case, when it comes to children or students and books and Bibles, it needs to be a choice.
A spokesperson for the district says there aren't any Bibles in school libraries, but there are some Bible-related materials in the schools.
A beer maker, but an American hero who resides in Tallahassee, Florida. He has decided to take the right wing's cancel culture in his home state and twist it to fit his own narrative, and I absolutely love it. So he is in a tizzy over the fact that conservatives in Florida have been banning books in public libraries, books that they don't like, books that tend to deal with issues pertaining to race and sexual identity. And so he decided, well, since these new Florida laws empower residents in the state to petition to ban certain books, why don't I participate? That's exactly what he did. He filed a petition to ban the Bible from public libraries.
So, look, the article says that he's doing this tongue-in-cheek, and obviously he loves doing it in a humorous way. But there is a serious point there.
Yep.
There's a very serious point. The Bible